Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/secretspiceoflife. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Welcome to some shit that's considered legendary.
Hey, what is going on, you variety-loving people? Hope you're had some spice to your day. Welcome back to Secret Spice of Life. We're your hosts. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Jordan.
And if you're new to the podcast, welcome. Well, it's Thursday already, and we're late, but better late than never. But I had to finish the Punisher series before we could do this, because we really wanted to do this one. But when did the Punisher actually even come out? I don't even know. And I'm disappointed I couldn't find my Punisher freaking Under Armour shirt, man. I was looking for it.
I don't know when it came out. It's been a while now, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Did it come out before the new year?
No, I don't think so. I think it was after the new year. I think it was like super early though.
They dropped a bunch of them, like one after, or like the final seasons of all those Marvel shows, like one after another, another, to try and just get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Before Disney Plus took over. We'll have to talk about that at the end.
Yeah.
After we discuss the Punisher.
Yeah, well.
Disney Plus dropped a bunch of shit today, or a bunch of teasers today.
Yeah, well, fair warning. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah. I hope if you were planning on watching it that you've watched it by now.
I bet there's some sick people that will watch this and then blame us for ruining it for them. But yeah, we'll be talking about the Punisher a little bit. What's your, well, before we even get into like the super details, what's your overall consensus on the season?
I think this season, I think it made it the top show for me from the Marvel Netflix universe.
Yeah, it's not even close at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Daredevil was like right there with it, like head to head. But I think that. Well, we haven't watched the third season of Daredevil yet, to be honest. So
well, after the second season, I thought the second season was good though.
Yeah, I can't really judge it, but like, I think the first season of Daredevil was better than the second one.
No, the second one was the Punisher.
Yeah, maybe that's.
Yeah, I think the second one was a lot better.
That's tough, but yeah, but I hate. Oh my god! I said this in the article the other day that I hate that they just canceled all these shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Disney doesn't pick up any of them to put on their streaming service, man, oh my god,
they're tripping.
They should at least pick up the Punisher and Daredevil if they're gonna do it.
I know. Oh yeah, there's no doubt. There's no way that these shows aren't like the highest trending shows on Netflix.
I mean, like, I don't know how Daredevil ends. Like how if they actually like made a way that like. There's no continuing story off of it, so Disney doesn't have to scrap it and start over if they tried to take it. But I mean, the Punisher, at least we know it ended in like a way that that they can like start their own story from.
Oh yeah, it
didn't have like a teaser or anything at the end of the second season. Like it ended it.
Well,
for the most part.
We'll get into it, but I mean, I think that they could pick it up, but I also.
I doubt they
do. Yeah, I doubt that they will because of what certain characters were saying, and how they dipped certain characters out of this show. Did you notice that?
What do you mean?
Like Karen was never a big part of the show, but she was. If you didn't pick up on it subliminally, she's like the love interest of fucking John Bernthal.
Yeah.
But he said, you can't be a part of my life. He said there's no happiness here. Or whatever, and she left, and he said, "Don't ever try to come back again."
Well, I don't think. Well, Frank's not the type of person to have that like type of relationship.
Yeah, no, yeah, but
after his wife died, I don't think he wants that type of relationship.
Oh, speaking of that one girl that he did have relations with, that was in the first like two episodes, and that was
it. That's what we said. Yeah, like they took like a whole episode or like part of 2 episodes to like bring her into the story and her kid into it, and then she's not in the entire rest of the season after she got injured. I was like, what the heck? But I mean, I guess it's because he went to New York, but and they were in Michigan at the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but did you see on the sign when he was driving from the bar when him and Amy, I think is what her real name actually ends up being,
Amy's the real name, yeah.
But when they were driving to that motel, it said Cuyahoga Falls on the sign, dude.
Oh, really?
Where we went to the concerts and stuff out in Ohio. Because they do end up in Ohio at one point, like when they go to that motel or whatever.
Yeah. And that police station, I think, is in Ohio too,
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I saw that on the sign. I had to pause it for a second. I'm like, does that say Cuyahoga Falls?
That's funny.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think they they did like a really good job with this season though.
Yeah.
And
They
just,
definitely left no stone unturned for sure.
I'm just like pissed off, man, because John Bernthal is the perfect guy to play the Punisher, and they're just gonna cancel it after 2 seasons.
Honestly, every role that John Bernthal has played in anything, he plays it perfectly.
It's like he always picks he knows the character that he's gonna go for.
Like when he was Shane in The Walking Dead, dude, he was like dead on for from like the comic books. Like he's
Shane,
like a fucking
Shane
like reckless
and the
person.
Punisher are just like they're like the same person.
Yeah,
that's
they're both reckless.
Yeah, that's why I said in the blog that like that's where I like knew of John Bernthal from. Yeah, and he played. It's like the same exact character. So it fits him perfectly.
And then he trained Michael B. Jordan. Oh no, maybe that wasn't that movie. He's a boxing movie he was in. He was like a trainer.
I don't know. I can't remember what else he was in. But no, he always seems to pick those roles that are like more like like crude movies. And stuff.
Yeah.
And,
no doubt.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'd like to see him find something else if he doesn't get the Punisher, like some other type of long series.
Dude, John Bernthal is an underrated actor for sure. Like no doubt.
He's crazy.
I remember when he first came into the Daredevil, and like my favorite scene of that whole freaking season is at the end when they put him in jail with freaking Kingpin, and Kingpin beats the hell out of him and then throws him into like the cell with all those dudes to kill him, and he freaking kills like everybody.
Oh man.
But man, they did not hold back on the brutality of this season, man. Guts are spilling.
No, it's like watching a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh my god!
Like, seriously, like there's guts and stuff splattered everywhere. Yeah. Like even the bar, the first fight scene, or the first real like big fight scene in the bar, when the people start popping off at the girl, freaking oh my god, man! Like he did like. He like destroyed people.
I know.
And then the bodyguard got lit up.
Yeah, he got shot like 12 times.
Yeah, they just kept shooting him and shooting him and shooting him, and then cutting him with freaking knives and stuff. Like Jesus, like it literally was like it was like watching a show that Tarantino made or something.
Yeah. But was it like that the first season? I don't think it was as brutal.
I don't think it was. Well,
I mean, it's always been like bloody just because it's like him.
I mean, it was at like certain points.
Yeah.
Like when he fought Billy and stuff, I think. Did he fight Billy that much in the first season though? Yeah. Well, I guess he did at the end.
Oh, at the end, yeah.
But I mean, besides that, there was no real like. I don't think there was really any like huge fight scenes besides the one with Billy at the end of the first.
Yeah, just seen people getting killed. It wasn't like really anything that interesting.
Oh, it was just like Frank manhandling people. Yeah. Besides Billy, I mean, he did manhandle Billy.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah. That's probably the word. That's probably the bloodiest scene is the end.
Yeah, he freaking scraped his face against the glass.
That's just like a pre-screening to season 2, man.
Like at first when they showed Billy at this season when he had the mask on in the hospital, I'm like, damn, he must be really.
It wasn't as bad, yeah.
No, he just had some scars on his face and shit, like just normal scars that you would get from.
I thought he wasn't gonna have lips or some shit, dog. Like,
I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be some Deadpool shit or something. At first, I'm like, he must be really screwed if he has a mask on.
Yeah,
I don't understand why they made him wear the mask at the beginning though. Like, his face wasn't beat up that bad.
Yeah, but to dig into like the plot a little bit, when they had like Billy in like the hospital, I'm like, he's faking it. He remembers like everything, but he like really didn't. He was like really like fucked.
Too, yeah.
That's like crazy, man. It was you couldn't help but feel for Billy. Like I mean, like I know he's like a cocksucker and everything, but he's like you couldn't help but feel bad for him because he couldn't remember anything. He thought John was his friend and Kurt was still his friend and everything like that.
Yeah. Well, he was a psychopath. Though.
Yeah,
and he ends up turning into one anyway once he breaks out of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
No, but like the therapist, I think it was when she was talking to what's the agent lady's name?
Madani.
Madani, yeah. She's talking to her and like when they're just sitting there talking, and when she's trying to find out information about Frank or whatever, and she said something about I don't know if it was her or Madani that said about Billy, like Billy and Frank are the same person, but Billy doesn't have like the that like emotion to like feel for people or whatever, but Frank does. Yeah. Like which is weird, like considering Frank murders pretty much everybody that comes in his path. Yeah. But he does let the guy go at the end. Yeah, the dude that he's fighting, and he gives him his kids back or gets his kids back. And stuff.
Speaking of that, real quick, they should season 3 they should play off of that since that's the only person that he's ever spared really. Yeah. They should have them team up for like a small portion of the next season at least. That'd be freaking. I wouldn't mind seeing that, dude. John's hard as hell, dude.
It's like it kills everybody.
Yeah.
He's definitely not. He wouldn't be back in the show if they kept going.
Oh yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think they would do it.
He went through too much shit in 13 episodes.
Especially like the like last 3 episodes, dude. Every beginning of the episode, he's just pulling shit out of himself.
I don't even know how he survived. He's pulling teeth out of his head. He cracked his jaw back into place. He was like gashed in the side. Yeah.
He never got that stitched up.
Shotgun bullets in his leg, like spread all the way throughout his leg because of the freaking splattered shots everywhere, man. Like and then
the Punisher beat the hell.
Oh yeah, he was getting hit in the head with the fucking, I don't know what the hell that was.
There's a guy, that canister. Yeah, it's like a gas canister.
He was pretty much dead before when Frank was.
He even said it. He said, just don't kill my kids. That dude was ready. He was like, fuck it.
Oh my god. No,
I would. The only problem I had with that is I would like to see him kill those people. Instead of
see John. John. That's his name in the show.
So he fucking lost his wife. His freaking kids were held hostage, and he didn't get to see watch.
Well, that's what I thought was gonna happen when Amy goes in and the wife gets shot when she tries to pick up the knife. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, John came in and freaking like blew her brains out.
But John.
But then it was Frank.
It's Frank's sick as fuck.
He was like, I was coming in here with 2 bullets and I was gonna give you a choice, but it looks like your bitch wife haters.
He's like, it's like I want you to put that in your mouth and blow your brains against the wall.
He said, I'll give you a choice. It's like, you put that bullet in that gun, stick it in your mouth, and blow your brains. Blow your brains out, or live with the truth, or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, man. That's crazy.
Dude, the Punisher is the most intense show I've ever watched.
Pretty much 100% guarantee you Disney will not pick up the Punisher because how gruesome it is. Because Disney probably doesn't want anything like that on their streaming service. Like, I mean, like, if you think of all the other Marvel like shit, nothing's like that, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
yeah.
That's the difference between the Netflix Marvel universe and like the MCU and everything.
Okay.
Is that the Marvel Netflix is like all like very like gruesome shit. I mean, besides Iron Fist isn't really, but like Luke Cage is like here and there pretty gruesome. Like Jessica Jones is even pretty gruesome. Even though she's a fucking beats the shit out of people. And what's the other one? Daredevil can be. It was in the 2nd season because Frank was in that.
Yeah. But to be fair, I mean, people die in Marvel regardless.
No, but I mean, like, you don't. When you're watching a Marvel movie, you do not see people getting their like brains splattered and shit.
So to be fair, Star Wars isn't as. I mean, okay, the early movies are pretty gruesome.
Oh shit, no. But you don't see like guts and blood and.
Oh yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
And the original Star Wars. In the original Star Wars.
And Star Wars.
In Star Wars.
Yes, when people cut themselves, you don't see shit.
Okay. For starters, one of the opening scenes of Star Wars, I think it was A New Hope or whatever, like the 4th movie, when they're in the bar and Obi-Wan cuts that dude's freaking arm off and blood is on the ground, and then Han Solo cuts open that freaking llama looking thing and puts the guts all over Luke to keep him warm, and then they cut the Yeti's arm off and blood sprays onto the snow. Are you kidding me?
That's nothing compared to.
Okay, it's nothing compared to that, but it's still gruesome a little bit.
It's nothing though. But like, you don't see people getting like their brains smashed in with shit with like metal stuff and everything. But
that's what the Punisher is.
Pretty much every fight scene in the Punisher, somebody gets their head smashed in and their guts are spilling out, dude.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like that. I don't think if Disney did pick it up, it wouldn't be as gruesome as it is.
You don't think?
No.
I mean,
like, even though the Punisher's a gruesome character, I mean, even the movies were like that, weren't they? Pretty bad.
But you don't think that they'll have something on there that'll be like.
I don't think so.
Like something that's like violent like that.
No, I think all that shit's gonna be watered down.
You think?
I think even the TV shows that are Marvel, like they're gonna be. I mean, like none of them are gruesome characters that they have though. That they're making movies about.
Yeah.
None of them are even like main characters in Marvel. To be
honest. Okay. Well, I think. Okay, if Endgame goes how it's supposed to, I think it's gonna be gruesome.
Yeah, but you're not
because
I mean, like, you see blood and stuff in Marvel movies, but it's not like that. It's not like somebody walking or like Frank Castle walking out to fighting somebody and he's covered in blood, dude.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, you saw at the beginning of what was it? I think it might have been Infinity War, where they're on the ship and I guess it was Infinity War because that's when Loki died, but But when when Thanos has Thor's head like in his hand, he's like crushing his head, and there's like blood coming out of his head.
I didn't even pay attention.
Oh,
I didn't notice there's blood coming out.
Yeah, he beat the hell out of him, and then he started squeezing his head.
Yeah, but like it's not because of that.
Yeah, but if he just smashed his head, dude?
They would never do it. Like the people on.
Hey man, I'm just saying that Disney shouldn't be afraid to pull those triggers.
I don't know. I feel like their streaming service is more geared toward children though.
But then that's gonna ruin everything. It's gonna
I
make like superheroes fluffy and fucking unicornish.
I wouldn't doubt. I mean, like with the ones that they're having on there, would you doubt it? I mean, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh wait, we'll talk about this after. Let's finish talking about the Punisher first before I mention that shit.
Yeah.
Like all their teasers and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, like I just don't think they'd pick it up. I don't really.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think.
I think that's a big reason why they wouldn't pick it up though.
Yeah,
because of how it is.
I don't think that they'll pick it up either. But
like, I feel like if Netflix didn't start the series like that, or like start all these series, then they might have started their own. But I don't think they'll start something now that they're already like kind of like
established.
Already established.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but I don't know. But oh man. But I like the fight scene in the gym with the Russians. He grabbed that like freaking plate and smashed that dude's freaking head in, dude. Oh my god.
He freaking beats the crap out of everybody, man. Like it's crazy how like what he does to people. Like that's what I was saying. The funny thing is, Frank is the only like Marvel superhero that I've ever seen that doesn't actually have powers.
Yeah,
he's just
he runs through people like it's nothing.
A strong motherfucker.
Yeah, his willpower to live is like crazy.
Yeah.
But they went John Wick for a little bit there, $5 million on his head.
Oh yeah. And him and the girl.
Yeah, and that really shows like how crazy like the Punisher is. There's like 8 dudes rolled up on him out of the bar, and he just killed all of them within like a second.
I mean, he's so quick. Man, he pulled the gun off, shot all of them. I was like, holy.
And he shot that dude twice in the leg.
Oh man.
Yeah, that just shows, man. He's like unstoppable.
What if they put him in the MCU?
That's what I said.
A Punisher movie, like after, like in the next phase of Marvel here. Like
they shouldn't have like one of his normal villains, like because I don't know. I'm not really familiar with who the villains is. When they had the movie, they just had like people coming after him.
You're gonna have the Punisher be a villain?
No. I don't know who his villains are, or like who he. I mean, I understand he's like an assassin. Well, in the comic books, he's an assassin, but in this, he said he doesn't work for anybody. So there's like contradictions.
Well, he's still technically an assassin because he just kills people to help other people.
Yeah. But I mean, he tries to kill Spider-Man a little bit in the comics.
What if they brought him into Spider-Man and had him kill Tom Holland?
Oh man, that'd be crazy. Just blow his head against the wall.
Jesus. No, he'd kill Tom Holland in like a half a second.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
He'd rip his head right off his body.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I bet. I mean, freaking. Oh man, Frank Castle would kill half the Marvel superheroes.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I don't think it would be fair.
Shit, man. Like you could.
Him and Deadpool would be duking it out, man. But then Deadpool would probably win that because he can't die.
We've never seen Frank die either.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man.
And he takes some shit. Dude.
Yeah, dude. There's no way Frank should be able to walk, man.
I'm just surprised when he gets up like a couple months after the fights and stuff that he's not fucked up.
Yeah, he's not like walking sideways.
He should be brain dead by now.
Yeah.
As many times he's been hit in the head with stuff and everything.
One thing I noticed during the fight when he fought John in that one scene, John put his head on the edge of the car and freaking smacked down on his neck and tried to break his neck.
Back like this.
Yeah,
and he smacked him.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap! I think he was like rolling off before he hit him.
Yeah,
he didn't hit him.
He went for the kill shot, man.
Yeah, he would have broke his neck right there.
Yeah,
Jesus. I was like, oh man, that shit's crazy. How they even like put that stuff in a shit. Oh my god, I can't even think, man. That actually might be more gruesome than some Quentin Tarantino movies.
Oh
to be
yeah,
honest.
Yeah, I think so.
That's like Kill Bill level, probably, maybe even more.
That's definitely up there with like Pulp Fiction too. I think.
Crap, like. I mean, the only thing you don't see in the Punisher is people actually losing their heads. I don't think. I can't think of anyone where somebody's head gets like ripped off or something or cut off.
I don't
I
know.
think it's like the only thing you don't.
It's either
see
smashed in or they get their throat like cut.
Oh,
or
they
some
actually
shit.
show shit too, which is that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because on TV shows, when people get the shit beat out of them, they like don't show it.
Yeah.
They show people's faces and shit smashed. They showed the dude's rib cage hanging out of his body when John cut him with the knife. I was like, holy hell.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I freaking.
Yeah, and then he broke his jaw. He like grabbed himself on his teeth and
he pulled his jaw down and cracked it back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he's pulling teeth out of his scalp and everything. I was like, oh.
That fight was crazy.
Oh.
John's a badass. I'm just saying they should just have a cameo for him, like in a season with the Punisher. Just like have him come in for like one episode or something.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm just like I'm so disappointed. So disappointed in Netflix.
Dude,
canceling that shit.
I mean, honestly,
but Disney said or like released some statement before and said they had nothing to do with Netflix canceling that shit.
Yeah.
Even unless they're lying, like, which I could see them lying about it, but like unless they're like absolutely lying about it, like Netflix should never have canceled that shit. Dude, they probably get a ton of actual like views from people just watching shows like that.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like watching Super.
That it?
Huh?
I said that's it.
Yeah, season 3 of The Punisher coming soon.
Hopefully.
We're making it.
At least keep John.
I'm gonna give John Bernthal a call and ask him, tell him to make his own streaming service.
Just The Punisher.
The Punisher streaming service.
And a Shane spinoff for The Walking Dead.
99 cents a month.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. If you're listening to the podcast, it would mean the world to us if you gave us a rate and review. Subscribe to the podcast as well, so you're first to know when we release new episodes. Be sure to download the podcast to help us out. If you're watching the podcast on YouTube, the full-length podcast is in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe as well. Check us out on all of our social media. Our Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat are all official SSOL. Again, that is OFFICIALSSOL. That is on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And you can find us at Secret Spice of Life on Facebook. Don't forget to check out our website and blog. New blog every Wednesday, and potentially some bonus blogs throughout each week. Be sure to check out our Patreon as well, because for 2019 and every year coming, we are going to monetize our Patreon for charity. So anything that is donated to our charity tier on there will be donated to a charity of your choosing or our choosing by the end of the year or every 6 months or so. But yeah, make sure to donate to that to give back to other people. And as always, have a positive and productive day.
Welcome to some shit that's considered legendary.